Hey everybody on YouTube, good morning. Today Obsolete Video Services is going to do another unique video. This is basically going to be a demonstration about some various things people have been asking. I've been getting several emails about this format and I don't really have a time. I'm really busy most of the time trying to keep up with customers' demands on things that they need done. So I'm going to try to make a quick video today since I have this on my table and I've been doing some tweaks. I do have a customer sending me some tapes. This is a V-Cord 2 color machine by Sanyo. Very, very rare. They didn't make many of these. They were discontinued probably as fast as they came out. This is a very, very rare format. So I wanted to do a video about this. I've been getting a lot of people asking me, is the V-Cord 2 compatible with V-Cord 1 and vice versa? No, they're not. V-Cord 1 is not compatible with V-Cord 2. V-Cord 2 is not compatible with V-Cord 1. Here you have the V-Cord 2 model. It's the first color machine, I believe, in 2-hour and 4-hour speed. I think prior to the same time when Betamax came out, during the video wars, format wars. This format did not make it. So if you bought this machine, you're pretty much shit out of luck because there wasn't a whole lot of them made, and if you recorded any rare tapes of stuff, family, whatever, you're really going to have a hard time finding somebody who can convert these to video files. Obsolete Video steps in right there because I have both of these machines in my arsenal, and I do V-Cord for a lot of people. So if you have V-Cord 2 tapes, we can actually do these. Now let me explain to you guys. Okay, a V-Cord 1, which was this tape right here, this is a V-Cord 1 tape. It's 20 minutes long and it's white. And the tape would load in the machine from the side like that into the machine, and it would load around the unit. This is a 20-minute tape, so this came from a V-Cord 1. But the V-Cord 2 cassettes are very similar, so they both work cassette-wise. You could use them in either machine, but the video scan themselves is completely different. They're not compatible in any way, shape, or form. So if you have a V-Cord 1, it will not play in this machine. If you have a V-Cord 2, it will not play in a V-Cord 1. I just want to explain that to you guys. Even though the cassette is very similar, it will not work interchangeable. It's not interchangeable from one machine to another. Even if you happen to have a working 1 and 2 machine, which is extremely rare. I think I'm one of the very few people in the country that has these. You're not going to be able to interchange the tapes. So if you have a V-Cord 1, you got to have a V-Cord 1 tape machine to recover it. If you have a V-Cord 2, you got to have this machine to recover it. Now the differences between the V-Cord 1 and 2 is the V-Cord 1 was the carry along machine that you hooked up a camera. Well, that one has to have special cables made to do tape conversions from it. So that's more of a harder type of format to get tapes recovered from. But I already, fixed all that, so I can recover from V-Cord 1 with no problem. But the V-Cord 2 is a very unique machine. This was designed like the Betamax machine when this one came out. It records in 2 and 4 hours in color, and it also has all the bells and whistles and the plugs in the back, so you could copy to another tape format, a capture card, or whatever. This one's a little bit more easier and user-friendly to make a video capture from. The V-Cord 1 is the hardest one to make a video capture from. You have to do a lot of repairs, and you have to do special cables for that unit. But to answer the question, I can do both of these formats. Yes, I can. But they are not interchangeable. They're not compatible in any way. The V-Cord 1 was strictly black and white, where this machine is black and white. This machine is color only, and it doesn't accept the V-Cord 1 tapes at all because the video scans are completely different. The V-Cord 1 is a black and white format, but the scan is off. The tracking of the scan is completely different than the V-Cord 2. But the V-Cord 2 is the better predecessor to it because it's a color machine. Very confusing, I know. Just think of it like this. If you got a V-Cord 1, you must have that machine to recover it. If you got a V-Cord 2, you must have the V-Cord 2 machine to recover it. No other interchangeability will work. I just wanted to explain that to people out there. I got several emails this week, people asking me about that. I guess they had a couple tapes of each, and they were wondering if they both could be played on the same machine and if they can locate the machine. So hopefully you see this video and you understand you have to have both machines to do this. They're very rare. They don't come up on eBay very often. You don't find them very often. They're really hard to find. Plus, they have to be repaired. They are in a severe shape. They need belts and all kinds of things, which are very hard to find. Just a lot of work has to go into these machines before you can even use them. That's where Obsolete Video Services comes in hand. We are specialists in this stuff. This is why I find machines, I service them, I keep them in my arsenal. You give me a phone call, yeah, come on by. I could do that tape right now. That's what Obsolete Video Services is all about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.